Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Math 20-3, Chapter 6, Section 4, Credit. Now, the outcomes today, we're going to compare credit card options from various companies and financial institutions. We're going to solve a contextual problem that involves credit cards or loans. And we're going to solve a contextual problem that involves credit linked to sales promotions. Now, first things first, what is credit? Credit is a type of loan in which a borrower receives something of value and agrees to pay the lender for it later. Now, a credit card is borrowed money. Every month, we're given an account balance. This balance tells you how much you owe on the card. If you fail to pay within that period, then interest is charged to your account. Now, to get a credit card, most companies prefer someone with income and good credit rating. Credit rating evaluates how likely you are to pay off a debt. Your credit rating goes up when you make your payments on time, and it goes down when you're late. So your payments on time, and it goes down when you're late making payments. Credit rating is used by banks and lenders to determine whether or not to give you credit. Now, credit fund backs. Credit card debt averages around $4,179 in Canada. If you have a credit card, that's how much you owe on average. The average charge on a credit card in Canada is $94.76. And credit card fraud amounts to $800 million a year in Canada. Now, $800 million in fraud, you owe $4,000, and the charge is $94. Big numbers. Now, let's do some examples here. Now, Chuck's credit card balance is $944.95, and there's a minimum payment of $19. If the interest rate charged on Chuck's credit card, is 29.99%, how much interest does he owe on the unpaid balance? Now, first things first, this is assuming he doesn't make payments. He doesn't pay it all off. But he does have a minimum payment of $19, which he has to make. So that's $944.95 minus $19. That is $925.95. That's what he will owe once he makes his minimum payment. Now, there's two tricks to credit cards. The first is the minimum payment. If you don't make the minimum payment, you're screwed. I mean, it will be bad. The second is that the interest charged is simple interest. So I equals PRT. In this instance, the principal is $925.95. Now the rate is percentage, so you divide that by 100. That is 0.2999. Okay. Now, what's the time? Now here's the other sneaky part. Time is 1 month. 1 month. How many months in a year? So this is 1/12 of a year. I know. This is already annoying. So let's do the math here. 925.95 times 0.2999 times 1/12. 2314. So that's 23.14 interest. Okay. Now, I want you to take a good look at this and note all the tricks. The minimum payment, so the balance changes. The rate, interest rate is percentage, so you divide it by 100. And we're dealing with months here. 1/12. Okay? Now, that's important. There's a lot here. I want you to notice that. I also want you to note the minimum payment is $19, but they're charging him $23 in interest, which means he ends up owing more money. Look how that works. you end up owing them more and more money. Now, next question. What will be the opening balance next month for Chuck, assuming he makes only the minimum payment? Well, as we just said here, is $925.95. Now the interest he was charged was $23.14. So his new balance $949.09. And notice he started with $944 originally. So the minimum balance, he ends up paying more money. This adds up. Okay? Now, here, notice the new balance, you end up owing more and more and more and more money. All right? So, yes, I want to stop here because the next question is kind of long. But look at this and note the new balance owes more. Later on, I will start ranting about credit cards and how they're sucking the money out of you. And this is one way when you only make the minimum payment. It's not enough. You've got to pay the darn things off. All right? Now, I'm going to stop here. We'll go on and do the next question in the next video. Good luck.